welcome to the Mayor's Update.
Wow, a road trip and a early morning this morning, and we went to see the Wiarton Willie Groundhog festivities this morning in Wiarton before dark or before light, right? Because we were up really early. We're all up in Oliphant, which is right near Wiarton, so we thought we would go over and see how a festival is done, and we'll talk about that more. I'm going to show you a quick video of it. Fireworks before it got light. And then after that, it got light, and then the groundhog made its predictions. And was it cold, Chris?
It was freezing cold, but it was worth it.
This is Chris Patriquin. He's from Simply Pure Water. He's also the president and the chair of the Chamber of Commerce in St. Thomas.
We brought the A team with us.
Yes, we did.
Not only I got Grayden and Chris from the Chamber of Commerce with us, both of them serving on the Chamber of Commerce, and Grayden on the Downtown Development Board, the vice chair. But we all brought our spouses with us too, and they've been really keeping us in line.
Our long-suffering spouses.
Oh yes. They get to be the live audience for Mayor's Update tonight. So,
and Lily almost took the camera out.
Oh no! Wow, Lily's been having a fun time.
Yep.
And very cold morning, and she was as smiley as she could possibly be.
Let's play that clip. Let's play that clip.
Do it.
All right, here's a little clip from this morning, folks.
Early morning, everyone. This is fantastic. We're in Wiarton. We just witnessed something none of us have ever seen before, a morning fireworks before the sun came up. So if you don't know, we're at the Wiarton Willie Festival. We're about to have the groundhog come out and make a prediction. But look at thousands of people outside the arena in Wiarton, and whole delegation from St. Thomas here with me. Obviously, Grayden from Established Media, and Jess and Lily. Lily's busy eating because she's got food. And Chris Patriquin and James are here. So our Chamber of Commerce, we wanted to see how somebody else puts on a festival, specifically a morning festival. This is a time of day we don't use much in St. Thomas. So we're looking forward to seeing how well, we already see how well organized it is, but morning fireworks were special. I really enjoyed that. So, I will tell you, the getting up really early, and it's cold out here today, wakes you up pretty quick.
Well, and we're back, and really, it's been a fun day for us to go look at somebody else holding a festival and how organized they are. This was the 67th Wiarton Willie Prediction Festival. That's a long time for any community to hold it. Now, of course, the last 2 years they couldn't hold it, right? Not in person. They did the predictions, but they couldn't do it. So. Look, we wanted to tell you thank you for bearing with us again this week on a Thursday night.
I know.
Mayor's Update.
Shifting things up a lot around here.
Well, last Thursday night at the Angry Bear went pretty smoothly.
Very well.
A lot of viewers over the course of the week. So, Chris, tell us your thoughts of what we saw today. And this was a great research project for us, for our community. Look at what else we can do.
Yeah, for sure. I had a great time. I've never done this before, and it was I don't want to say a bucket list thing, but it's always something we've thought we wanted to attend. So I don't know how we came about putting this evening together. I think it was at Caps Off one evening after the Mayor's Update that we said let's do a show from Wiarton. Let's go to Wiarton. And let's check out the festival. Absolutely, and here we are today. So it's been a fun couple days up here in Bruce County. The weather has been typical for Northern Ontario. We're having a lot of fun up here, staying warm in Joe's cottage right now. So, I mean, it's it couldn't be cozier. I'm having a lot of fun.
We will have to go home this week. I mean, it's I'm all lost on my days because this feels like a weekend for me.
100%. Yeah. And it's the middle of the week.
And then, let's get up at 5:00 and quickly get some coffee into yourself with perhaps some Baileys in it, and then head over to Wiarton, right? So it's been a long day already for us. Most of us grabbed a little short nap this afternoon, but...
And one of the things we were talking about as well that you brought up was like, it'd be really cool to do some morning fireworks in St. Thomas and find an event to have them at. And so Malcolm Jones actually picked up with that on St. Thomas Happenings, and he put a request out. If you have an idea or something, let us know.
Let's ask everybody. And, I thought whether it would be the spring solstice or something we could do before it got light with a great fireworks display, not a long one, but a beautiful fireworks display. And then, of course, everybody at the event, if it's a morning event, well, we left that one before 9 this morning.
Yeah.
And look, I think our businesses would gain from it. Our restaurants certainly would gain from it. We could find something in the morning. We're going to work on it. We got a lot of stuff going on in St. Thomas too. It's been a week since we were last on. We talked last time about the construction downtown. So we'll talk a little bit more about DDB meeting this week and further information to the merchants about the downtown construction coming up this year and how it will work and how it will help. In the end, it will look beautiful. One of the other things we saw today in Wiarton, although it was pretty snow covered when we tried to look at it, they just over the last 2 years redid their whole downtown in a way that we're doing also. And it really affected the community. Obviously, COVID was already affecting them. And so they got it done. And it's a beautiful looking downtown now, although, as we said, there's about a foot of snow on the new snow on the patio here. So, anyway, lots going on. Let's just say that. And we've got maybe some other clips we'll show you also. But I wanted to share with you, first off, from a mayor's update point of view, we launched this week a new the website for St. Thomas Transit that makes it very easy. Everything transit all in one place. Some of it you'll pick up on Facebook also, but all of the routes, how much fares are, how paratransit works, how the transit app works, and all things transit all on one website. We'll put that website up for you, but it's we think we keep hearing requests from you, the viewers of Mayor's Update, and we want to keep feeding you the information you say that would be extremely helpful. Now, as we add new routes or new buses to the app, well, they'll be updated there also. Uncorked, a chamber event, is happening tomorrow night, and I think it's pretty much sold out. But we know that there's a couple tickets not being used by the Prestons tomorrow because we're not going to get out of Wiarton. And I think, Chris, you had a couple extra too. But look, if you're looking to still go, contact us, and we'll see if we can't set you up with tickets for Uncorked too. Right?
Can we do a prize or a draw?
Oh, well, I'd give away 2 tickets.
I would. Let's do the first 2 tickets. If you were listening, how many times has the Wiarton Festival been held? Now, the mayor's already said it once. So if you were listening, what's the number of the Wiarton Festival this year?
How many times have they held the festival? Margaret, great to see you. Yes, it is February 2nd at about 6:45 that we're doing the show live now. So for those of you who are just tuning in and you think you're watching the show that's already been taped, it's not. This is Mayor's Update Live. So a couple tickets to Uncorked. No, explain Uncorked.
Now, Uncorked is we're going into our 11th year that the Chamber's been hosting this. It's a nice, fun, casual wine evenings where you can experience some wines. We bring in resident wine expert Jamie Kwai, who has secretly selected his wines. So we have no idea what we're drinking. And then he tells us a story behind that wine. So it's a really fun night. It's at GCW Kitchens in St. Thomas, which is a great venue for an event like this. Absolutely.
The TD Bank is bringing in their green chair. Is that right? The one that's from the commercials? The green chair.
That is not a rumor. That's true. It will be there. The official TD green chair will be there for a photo opportunity if you like. You'll have to come and find out tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Why would green TD have a chair if it wasn't stuffed with money? Right? Yeah.
Well, that's... So is this going to be like the St. Thomas version of people going into the Hudson River to try and find the mammoth bones? It's like, these are a lot of carpenters that are,
I better have a microphone. Please do not rip apart the TD chair because the mayor made a joke about it being stuffed with money. Okay. A couple of other things happening with the Chamber of Commerce. And since we have the chair here with us tonight, let's carry on with that. The Impact Award nominee list came out kind of a soft launch this week with some other announcements coming up. Chris, first of all, kind of explain the Impact Awards to us and how they run, and we'll try and see. No, we will not be able to name all of the people on the Impact Award list. It's an incredible list of your friends.
So yeah, the Impact Awards by the St. Thomas and District Chamber of Commerce is a celebration of business and nonprofits. So we have a gala evening. So we've got a keynote speaker, and this year it's Miranda Am. She's a Canadian Olympian, member of the women's national basketball team. She carried the Canadian flag. She was a flag bearer at the last Summer Olympics. So I'm really looking forward to her discussion and what she could share with our community. So we've got 7 categories, and each category has 3 finalists. Right. So the selection committee has whittled it down from, we had, 60 or 70 nominations come in, and they've whittled it down to 3 for each category. Now the selection committee is actually last year's winners. So the people who win this year get to choose the winners next year. Yeah, absolutely. So I mean that committee is always evolving, and they also know what it takes to win these awards, right? Because they have won it already. So
and it's a hard process.
Exactly. I don't want to have to make those decisions.
Oh no,
absolutely. So I'm looking forward to the event. We did publish the finalists for each category. You'll have to check it out at the Chamber's website or
Facebook page.
Facebook for sure. Check out Facebook. We've got all the winners up there. They're listed. They're already sharing with their networks. So it's creating a lot of excitement. The event's April 14th, and I think we're going to have tickets go on sale for that probably within the next couple of weeks.
And it goes quick.
It will sell out. This thing will sell out. It's a fun night, so I'm really looking forward to it. Okay.
Well, first of all, we've had Beth Douglas guest 65 years.
Nope.
Not what they told us this morning at the festival. So,
which is interesting because I looked online and that's what it said online.
Right.
But it's actually not.
I don't think they're counting the 2 years.
Yeah, I was going to say the 2 years of COVID, 67, less than 2 years of COVID where they did not have a festival.
Right.
She might be right.
Okay. Well, you just gave people a hint for the real number.
Well, it's
so that's great.
There we go. Okay, Beth Douglas, 67.
That's fast, Beth. Way to go. All right.
She was on it.
So if you'd like the 2 tickets that the Prestons have purchased for Uncorked for tomorrow night, you're welcome to them.
Absolutely.
Right. Go to the door, ask for Christy Hunking, and she'll know that I have bought tickets and I'm not using them. So let's do it that way.
Love it.
There. Our trivia was easy. We've already given away tonight's trivia.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And Fake Gallagher said something. How about a welcome to the people new to St. Thomas?
Absolutely.
And we do this every so often, but we really want to make sure we say it. A lot of people have come to our community in the last 5 years, and maybe even more so in the last 2 years. And as the mayor, I want to welcome you all. If you're on Mayor's Update, please, thank you for coming to St. Thomas. Thank you for choosing a new home in a great place. But thank you also for watching on Mayor's Update, because you know where you can get information about your community. So what else have we got? Coldest night of the year still coming up. And I think that was this morning at about 5 o'clock. But the coldest night of the year with the youth group in St. Thomas, and they do a walkathon on February 25th, and you get sponsors, and they're still looking for help. If you're a business that wants to sponsor the coldest night of the year, or if you're somebody who wants to do the walk on the coldest night of the year, please help them out. The Stop and Go Dance is happening at
Queso Station.
It's put on by the Great Vibes Community Vibes,
Good Vibes
Community Association. February 11th. It's all about Valentine's Day, and those who want to take your lover, take your lover. Those that want to go on their own, go on your own. It's a great dance to go to. So look up the group for tickets. As you all know, we haven't had council for the last couple of weeks, but council comes back Monday night, so you can watch us all live streaming there.
It's riveting.
Oh, it is riveting. I know from where I sit, it's really exciting, right? The mayor doing a comedy. No, never mind. Also coming up soon is Family Day on February 20th. That's a stat holiday for most, and then council will be moved to Tuesday that week because Monday is a holiday.
Hey, you know what we need to mention?
No.
The Coles notes on council that the city is now publishing.
Yes.
On their website and their Facebook page.
Keeping track.
Yes.
What a neat railway right? For keeping track. After council every Monday night on Tuesday, we put out, hey, here's a synopsis of what happened last night at council. And in that synopsis, there's also a link. You can go on and watch the whole thing if you want. So look, for those of you that need more information, we'll give it to you. Please keep asking us for what more you can do to learn about the great things that are happening in your community.
And it's the best way.
Trying to read questions here. So
yes.
Yeah, you know.
Way to go, Beth, from Margaret Knight. Absolutely.
Yeah. You win on this show. Not only do we congratulate you, but the rest of the audience.
I love our community.
Chimes in, right?
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. What else you got?
Oh, not a lot after getting up so early today, to be honest. I'm pretty exhausted.
Right?
Yeah. You know, we drove most of the day yesterday because we were bringing Lily up, and we stopped in at Blythe and saw one of my buddies, Garrett from Guelph. There, he's opened up a pastry shop, a bread and pastry shop. Yeah. It's a phenomenal place.
We're going to have to go through Blythe to try that out now on one of our trips up or down, right?
Yeah, it's called Broad, which is BROD, but like with the northern spelling, with like the slash through it, Nordic spelling. It's very cool, very good. The lemon cakes, Jess and I both love the lemon cakes. Those were our number one pastry. So anyway, if you're going through there, Broad, bread and pastry, phenomenal.
I see a trend. Because in last week's show at Angry Bear,
I know, right?
All we did was talk about Ruby Blues. And this week we're talking about another bakery.
So good.
I don't know. Is this, are we bakery people? Yes, we are.
I think we are. I think this is the truth of the matter. We have gone to the bottom of the story, and we love pastries.
And Faye was saying, as a new 2020 resident to St. Thomas, I was hoping for morning fireworks. Well, we went out and researched them today. So
yes,
I hope you get some soon.
It was a good show.
It was a great thing to do. And look, it's a little cool, but that added to the excitement. So.
And Beth Douglas is asking if she can get a garbage pickup calendar because she didn't get one in the mail. Can she get one at City Hall?
Yes, I believe they have them at City Hall, but they are online. Also, if you go to the city website and then to trash collection or whatever that thing might be, and it's on there.
And then you could print it out if you have a printer.
Of course you
could,
home. But I think once you know you got garbage this week, you have blue box garbage every week, blue box one week, and green bin the next. So by all means, but yes, you can pick up a paper copy. We know that a lot of people don't keep them because last year when we went to talk about it, nobody could find theirs, or many people couldn't find theirs. So it's available to you online, and we won't change it.
And Margaret Knight is saying February 19th to 26th is Scout Guide Week. Both movements are still active in our region.
Oh, hugely active. Of course, we remember from Girl Guide cookies this year. We found a source and we got them.
Yeah, we got a source. Yeah. Joe got a source and he shared them with everybody.
Yeah.
Which was much appreciated.
But you're right. February 19th to 26th, I think we always have in the past, by the request of the Scouts and Guides, do a proclamation on the City Hall steps, a flag raising, and that type of thing. So I hope it's still scheduled to happen. Haven't looked ahead enough. Right? What else we got? I'm trying to read questions, and I know it makes for bad television.
Beth Douglas is saying, I only put mine out every 3 or 4 weeks, so I really use mine. She rarely puts it out, so she really uses it. That makes sense. And that good on you for using that few amount of garbage
we found
bags.
The same thing, right?
Yeah.
One bag of garbage, but making sure the green bin had lots in it before it went out, making sure the blue boxes were the same way. So it helps, especially in cold weather with our trash collection people, right? To have it out and ready for them.
Are people still taking Christmas trees? I know you could drop yours off for free. Are they still taking those?
Oh, the recycling center will always take brush from anywhere. I mean, a Christmas tree is exactly that. As we shared with you on past Mayor's Updates, your Christmas tree can be broken up and put in your green bin, provided it goes in it. So that's another way you can get rid of your Christmas tree. You can also break it up and use it for brush in your own backyard. But the recycling center on South Edgewater will still take your brush also.
Let's talk a little bit about the police services. And Chris is actually on a special portion of the police services board. Maybe we should talk a little bit about that because you're here.
Well, Great. I serve on the police service board, and Chris serves on another committee there. Chris, tell us what you've been asked to do by the police chief and the board.
Yeah, I've been asked to sit on the Community Inclusion Council. So it's just going to ensure that the police service is engaging with our community in a respectful manner. So I mean, it's that's what we're looking at right now. As our community grows, it becomes more diverse.
Yeah.
So we want to ensure that the police service is representative of the community that it serves. So I'm looking forward to it. We're just getting the ball rolling on this thing, so it's still very new. We're still, developing our terms of reference and whatnot. But I'm looking forward to working with this. So it's I'm excited and look forward to it.
I love the fact that our community is doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And being inclusive.
Doing it before there was some sort of crisis that caused it to happen. Then we know that around the world, and certainly in the United States, there's been some crises that have happened to make people look at the diversity of their police force or how their police force. But St. Thomas, forward thinking, let's look at it first. Look at whether our the right training's in place for our officers. Look at how well we handle conflict situations, and I'm glad to have someone like Chris helping with that in that team.
Yeah, the important thing I think in all interactions is just to start with kindness. That transcends any and all diversities is kindness.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to start, and then we take it from there.
Great.
I love it. And then what about a health update in terms of our health services?
Well, we've got the health board has just had its first meeting. It meets again this week, February 9th, for its second meeting. I was elected chair of the Southwest Public Health Board, and we're really just coming out of COVID. I won't say we're out yet, but coming out of COVID, we have now stopped at the health unit being a center for vaccinations. For COVID and still other health things are there, but we've really found who the local pharmacies and your own local doctors have really picked up. So we're finding we don't need to have an operating clinic at the moment. So there's so many other places you can go and get things.
Now, are we talking about offloading some of the services that the doctors are providing to pharmacies, like additional ones? Because I believe that was in there.
Yeah, it's a provincial announcement of 2 weeks ago. I think there's 18 different things, medical services you can now get at your pharmacy from your pharmacist using your health card, rather than having to go to your local doctor or to the after-hours clinic or something like that. Right? Treatment for common cold, treatment for certain infections. Pharmacists are really well trained as to what medicines do what work, and so many of the pharmacies are not many, all are now taking on this new role of pharmacists to help diagnose you a little bit, or at least once a diagnosis has been made, how they can help.
Yep,
we think that's a great look. Anything we can do to keep people out of that emergency room. St. Thomas Elgin General Hospital, fastest emergency room in Ontario. But we need to keep that record going. Let's keep it.
Yeah.
And by having a pharmacist can help, let a pharmacist help.
Yeah. And I'll give a shout out to Urix right now, or York Pharmacy. Their pharmacists are phenomenal. I've gone in there many times. And
we all know Jeff, but not just Jeff.
And
all
Steve.
of the people,
Steve Bond.
Let's
phenomenal.
give Steve credit. Right. But great advice. Great place to go for that advice, and a friendly staff that really does a great job,
and a great community supporter as well
at everything. It's Thursday today. You know what we missed? Walk with Jeff.
That's
Every
right.
Thursday he does the walking track at the Joe Thornton Center, and I haven't gone to walk with them yet. I'd stand in one place and let him come by, and we could talk.
And as the president of the Walk Club, I really need to get out there and say hello.
Yeah, see, you caused this now, right?
Yeah.
But when we switch Mayor's Update to Thursday, I missed this now, and I'm blaming you.
That's fair. That's an adequate assessment of the situation. That's
a good one, because it's Groundhog Day today, February 2nd. But you know what else? February 2nd is the day of ukuleles.
Yes.
Right? So the Ukes of Hazzard played at the library today. Right. And
love them.
We love the Ukes of Hazzard. There's a lot of friends of ours that play ukulele, maybe not well, but they play ukulele. And so they were all out at the library today. And so Beth suggested we give them a shout out. And absolutely. Right. lots of events going on with ukuleles in our community.
Yes.
Today was ukulele day.
So it's one of these things. Like we have a lot of pizza shops. We got a lot of people that play ukuleles.
Yep. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know what the connection is between those things.
I don't know. But going back to the
strings, pizza cheese is stringy and ukuleles have strings.
Going back to the walking, there's a free walking club for seniors that meets at the library, because there are a lot of people that were asking online about what are free events for seniors to do, because obviously the senior center is amazing, but sometimes if you can't afford those events, you're looking for something free to do and you want to get together with some other seniors, you can go to the library each week and go for a walk, and it'll be a guided tour.
Right. Perfect. Well, let's if you've got ideas or other things that are happening like that we want to share, let's do it.
Please let us know.
Please let us have them. All right.
Mark Knight is saying, but pharmacies don't have flu or COVID boosters available for all.
I've got a flu shot at the pharmacy, so I think some
my parents have as well. So I don't know.
Right, and still have some of them still have the latest bivalent COVID shot too. So yes, some will, some won't. Check with your own pharmacy, of course. All right.
Well, we got a guest.
Oh, Lily's joining us. Look, Lily enjoyed the fireworks today. Did you have fun at the fireworks? Yeah, she smiled like that the whole time.
She's our local news anchor.
And then there was food too, right? Wasn't there?
Oh, she loved the food.
Yeah.
There were free breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
So delicious.
Yeah. You've been having fun here, haven't you? It's been fun being here. Yeah. Well, we're happy we brought the whole gang this week.
It's been pretty awesome.
Right. Then I guess we better move on. We've been up for up for 53 hours, it feels like.
And we've got 3 minutes left of the show.
Oh, okay. So we have to stretch that out to get
we got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Okay.
Rogers will
Chris,
get us in
tell
trouble.
us more chamber stuff.
We've already updated you. Yeah, we've already updated you on Uncorked and the Impact Awards. We are getting our ball rolling already. We've got folks trying to book our golf tournament, our members' golf tournament at Union, which is in late May. I think it's the third or fourth Thursday of May. So there is an event March 9th as well. The luncheon with the mayors, mayor's luncheon, which is also coincides with International Women's Day.
Right.
But we're looking forward to that, chatting with our local politicians, and we've got one new mayor who's going to be joining the group. So we're looking forward to chatting with our local mayors, and
we're going to make him take all the questions.
Yes, absolutely. And, yes or no answers only. That's it.
Yeah.
No lengthy, protracted. I'm going to kill the clock answers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I'll say yes.
Yeah.
On that day, it'll be yes, and then a fairly long explanation as to why I'm saying yes.
Yes, and.
Right.
Yeah. That's like improv.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, final thoughts.
We did good.
Yeah.
Well, look, it was fun for us to come do this, but it's also fun for us to share with you information we find, whether it's in Wiarton or in St. Thomas, and it's really important that we're here to answer your questions. Certainly civic questions about St. Thomas, what's going on in St. Thomas. It's important that you get to ask your questions here on Mayor's Update. Almost forgot the name of the show.
Well, you can call it Mayor's Corner like half the other people do.
Yeah. Well, that Mayor's thing you do.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. And we're happy to be able to give the transparency that not everybody can get. Right.
And if you have any questions about what's being done on Talbot during the reconstruction, talk to Patrick or Ryan at the city, and they'll get you the information you need.
Yes. It will be a fun construction season in St. Thomas.
Oh, boy.
Especially with the downtown piece from Mary Street through Ross being done. But things got to grow.
Oh, and what was your tagline for the construction?
Yeah, we're doing digging. Come dig us.
No, we're digging. We're digging downtown. We think you will too.
Right. Yes, that was it. Somebody patent that for me real quick. I need a copyright on that. It's
all right, and that's all the time we have, folks. Right. Chris, thanks again for joining us. Mayor Joe, appreciate it as always. Cheers, everybody.
Miss ya.